Everybody, welcome back to the $10 million deck challenge on Stone Valley. So at the end of the last video we were finishing up doing the sponsors contractor harvest, and we are just away to sell the last load of bales that came off the field. What we do have to do, that I didn't do in the last episode, is we have to remove £20,000 to pay for, or $20,000 to pay for the contractors. So there we go, that's them paid for. So I think it's time to make a start on turning around some of these fields. So we are back at the farm. I think it's time for the big boys' toys to come out and play. Get the Big Bud 747 out. Hopefully we can manoeuvre ourselves around here. So we want to be putting canola in our field here. We need to, do we have seeds? I can't remember, but we do need to fill this one has seeds in it. Yes, it does. Too much stuff parked around the back here, and to shift with this big machine. Move this lorry out the way, I think. Not parking her in the back, it would be out the way, but obviously not. Not easy to do this with articulate steer because it obviously pulls everything every direction. Why is this not filling? I have to open the cover. I don't know why my button box wasn't working there, but there we go. Let's head round to our field. So yeah, as I said in the last video, if you would like to become a channel sponsor, there'll be a link to my Ko-fi page below. That's automatically linked to Discord. Gives you access to the sponsors channels, and the opportunity to join in on some videos. We have the cornfield there to do, that hopefully will be the next video after this one. We really need to start making money instead of spending money. We've got all these hay bales to sell yet, and then rip up this field. And we need to rip up the field we harvested last time as well. Take out all those little fingers of land that aren't required. But this shouldn't take too long with this setup. Haven't used Big Bud before at all, so obviously seen videos of it online and things. Definitely a big beast of a machine. Decent turning circle for the size of it. So I've actually surprised myself with this map. I've never been one for massively overly enjoying American maps. I am enjoying this one. I did really enjoy the multiplayer video last time. That was a bit of good fun, the big fields, the lots of people harvesting. I think what we'll do is we will jump into a time lapse while we get this field seeded, and we'll make a start on ploughing the field that we harvested last time. And I'll be back with you all very soon. Coming in the last few bits here, what I'll do is set this up, let a worker finish this off, and I'll go and grab the roller. Yeah. we'll get some of this rolled. Shouldn't take long with the roller, it's a big roller. Decent working speed. Big bud's chopping on there in the middle. Trying to decide what we should put in the soybean field we harvested the other day. I'll be looking at placing down some productions, so it's something that we can put into those and make ourselves some extra money. Worse with the width of this roller is the shape of the ground kind of pulls it about a bit. We're going to hit that telegraph pole and it's going to skid round. It's not the most manoeuvrable of machines. The job, there's not much traffic here. This is where I missed GPS, being able to set it up. I was trying to stick with using console mods. I don't have that option. I know I have EasyDev installed, but that's just for making recording easier. So it's definitely not easy reversing with these articulated vehicles. It's definitely taken a bit of getting used to. So hats off to you guys that use them the whole time. There it skids to the side again for absolutely no reason. Whether it's the rollers or whether it's the shape of the ground or the tractor it's on, I'm not sure, but it's a bit strange how it slides about when you go around the corner. There, it's doing it again. It could be the rollers. Oh, Big Bud's just got a couple of strips to do by the looks of it. A good job. So it would be nice to also try and expand some of our fields. We might, or to expand, I mean to buy another field. Okay, this is making no sense at all why it's doing that. Fix that. It's one that does roll faster than the base game, so whether it's to do with the speed that it's going at makes it skid round, I don't know. It's a bit frustrating. Well, certainly the width of it and 15 miles per hour certainly makes these bigger fields makes it an easier job. Well, I'll crack on with this, and we'll see when we're going to go and grab the plough. So, workers just finishing off the roller. We will plough out these fingers of grasslands. I'll keep the road in the middle, I think. Or will we do away with it? I think we might do away with it, actually. Well, we can direct seed the rest of the field. Whether we are using a planter for something or the seed we were just doing. But we will pull up these bushes. They are definitely not required. We'll need to lime this field, also need to fertilise that one we were just in, which will be fun with the fertiliser spreader. See how many times I can roll it over. Yeah, I have to say Big Bud's doing its thing, no problems at all. To remember, come and pick up that trailer. Got bits of machinery lying everywhere at the minute, so. This will certainly be the widest plough I've ever used in FS. I think the closest to this will be the Lizard Subsoiler, the cheaty plough, as they call it. But we'll get this road ripped out of here. We don't really need it. Make the most of this field. Not the quickest of jobs, but certainly if you were using PC mods, you could put the real speed limit or the adjustable speed limit mod on, and you could certainly up the speed you could be pulling this at. It shouldn't take long. This one would be a good one to use the exhaust extension mod on PC and get some nice black reek coming out of those chimneys. Right, we'll finish this, we'll collect up a couple of loads of hay, get them sold. so that we can get that grass field ripped up and turned into a crop field. So as we're not currently planning to do any animals, we just have to go into the next door neighbour's field here. So we can switch off crate fields. Fold that back up. As we're not going to plough the rest of the field, we're just going to direct seed over the top of it. So yeah, if you want to stick a comment below, what do you think we should stick into field 9 now? We've got canola in field 2. We've got the corn to harvest soon in field 3. I think with the size of this, we'll be sticking away from root crops. For now. Although we may be able to use the Mark Thor harvester with the big header and the big speed and capacity, if we decide to do that. So we'll just park Bud up here for now. Grab the lorry. So I'll just jump into a quick time lapse while we gather up some of these bales. I'll be back with you once we've sold a couple of loads.
Under the city lights, dear, you're so pale, but when the light falls, conversation feels so damn near. While we're watching purple skies and planes, my sweetheart, maybe I am in a dream. I wish the setting sun, dear, will forever stay in our hearts. Old memories are fading while we're watching purple skies and flames, my sweetheart. Or maybe I am in a dream. As simple as the breeze, I am lost without you. We're too far apart, I need you close. Purple skies and flames, my sweetheart. But maybe I am in a dream. Purple skies and flames, my sweetheart. Maybe I am in a dream.
So just coming up with the last few bales there. We're up over 500 grand, so we're more than what we had when we started, which is all good. We do have to sell that John Deere mower, so we ain't going to be using that. So we'll get a little bit back for that. See what we get for this. And there we go. Oh, while I'm remembering about it, we'll go into the garage. We will sell the John Deere mower. It's not worth very much, but we don't need it. And we don't need the header either. So, I think we should probably make our first payment on our 10 million loan. So if we repay that, didn't work. Not entirely sure what just happened there. We need to put the extended loan back on for this. But yeah, I'll get that sorted for the next episode. I'll try not to take the building with me. Hope you've all enjoyed watching. And I shall see you all again very soon, back on Farming Simulator 22.